Hello everybody, it is Friday, March the 17th. I'm just doing a little live with the puppies today. It's raining outside and we thought we would come online and say hi to everybody. We have Ozzy and Lucy. Both of them are 6 months old. Loki. Hey Angelina, welcome to the surprise live. Yay! With the babies. They're just sitting here. Tomorrow is little girls' spay day. So I wanted to come on. It's going to be the last time we get to see her without a inflatable collar for the next couple weeks till her incisions heal. Well, they went outside again today. They did. And I'll tell you what, they are boogers to try to catch in this yard when it comes time to come in. The older dogs come right away because I've got them trained to come right into the house. But the puppies, no, not so much. Maya is feeling very, very playful today. And she is giving sass to Loki because she wants to play with him. And he is not interested in her today. At all. This is the second time she's tried to jump his bones to play. Yeah, the bad thing about my day today is I know there is a mated pair of hawks that are out here somewhere. I don't know where their nest is. But I heard them this morning and I went out and I looked and I made sure there wasn't anybody hanging out in the trees or anything before I let everybody out. I wanted to get them out before it started to rain. And they were having a great time. The puppies were running around playing. And really, it was Maya sitting on the baby. It was really time to come in. So the older dogs were like, "Yeah, hey, we're good. You call me, we come. This is great." The puppies not so much. They've in just a couple times they've been outside. They have learned that they want to live out there. They've decided that they are now outdoor dogs and they don't want to come back in the house. So catching them is eventful. I mean, they will come to me, but as soon as I reach down to pick them up, they're dashing away. So we have to fix that. So I caught him and I was trying to catch her, and I swear I was running around the yard for 10 minutes. She would come to me and I would reach down to get her and she would dash away. All the time, these hawks are up in the air just circling around. And I was like, I can't put him in the house and then come back for her because I was afraid she was going to be dinner. Hey, Annie Deborah. Yeah, they are. They're just little children. I have an edit to do of some of the outside stuff that they did last night and today. Hi, Emerald. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. We're doing real good. It was a little dark in here today. I don't have any of the lights on, actually. And it started to rain. But I had decided I was going to be a good mom and take them outside before the rain started. I didn't realize that I was going to be running around for, I had them out for a good half an hour. And then trying to catch her was just like ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, Maya's getting what she wants now. You would think that they would, well, Loki's been tired, actually. He came in and he fell asleep. And Maya was throwing a tantrum and barking at him and growling at him and attacking his face and stuff. And he just wouldn't play with her because he was too tired. Now he's full of juice. And the puppies are tired. So the puppies are here. It is Sweatpant Friday. Sorry, you guys get my sweatpants today. Hi, Bella Mia. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining us. We're sitting here watching Playtime. Oh, here's Elvis the Pelvis. Hi, Elvis. You don't get my toes today. I forgot to put on my socks. But I figured if I didn't hit the live stream button, then time was going to get away from me and I wasn't going to do it. And I really did want to because I'm probably going to be on Sunday, just like usual. But because she's having surgery tomorrow for her spay, I, we'll see how it goes. You know what? Emerald asked how I feel about litter training Chihuahua. I would have no, I've seen people do it, actual litter training dogs. I worried that the dogs would either play with it, shovel it, or eat it, litter. They have those pellets. But I use the potty pads over there. You can see I've got a washable potty pad with a disposable potty pad over there. And it's dirty on purpose because I want Ozzy to realize where to go. And since Loki's been so good lately, the snip snip, Annie Deborah wants to know when he is getting his snip snips. Well, he is getting his snip snip next Saturday. So this Saturday, tomorrow is her spay, and his snip is the following Saturday. They only do one soft surgery a day at this place. You know what, Emerald? I have been looking at. It's a tray and it has a little grate over top of it to put over top of the pee pad. And then the poop stays on top of the grate. The pee goes down into the pee pad, and the dog can't get the pee pad. So I seriously have been thinking about getting one of these. And also, Cedric uses this thing. It's called Doggy Bathroom. And I don't know whether or not you have a girl or a boy. But Loki's the only one here that lifts his leg. And that's because his neuter was too late. But I've been thinking about getting either a doggy bathroom that I can use the washable pads with or the disposables, or one of the type. I can't find a tray that's big enough for me though. The trays all seem to be kind of small, and since I have so many. Oh, he's a leg raiser. Okay, you should. I really am looking at this doggy bathroom, and I'm wondering if I could just make myself one. All it is. Wait a minute. Let's see what Angelina's telling me about. Just letting you know, my location is only doing 2 surgery days a week, so we are only seeing 12 pets a week for dental and 2 soft tissues a week. Wow, wow, that's really pushing the surgeries out pretty far, isn't it? Well, when it comes time for me to schedule their dentals, because I will get it done as soon as their plan rolls over to the adult and I add the dental to it, I'll make their appointment 6 months in advance if I have to. But your book doesn't even go that far, does it, Angelina? It doesn't open up. I think you open up in like 3-month increments. You're booked out to July, yeah. I still have that March 25th day, or May 25th, that I'm thinking I'm going to be able to give up now, because I'm pretty sure Annapolis is going to go ahead and take care of me without dropping me on my bum. Yeah, Emerald. I totally feel you. I'll tell you, I have Loki is a serial marker, which is really, really hard for me. Um, really, really hard. Maya goes to the bathroom pretty much right where she's supposed to. She's such a good girl. Baby puppy is so good. She hits the mark all the time. My boys are the hard ones. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the clinic is not going to ask me to reschedule that Saturday for the neuter. I think they're going to, they'll go ahead and do it. So I won't need that time. You want scratches? Maya's been so needy today. Let's scratch her. Maya, would you like your scratches? Yeah. Tell everybody how much you love your scratches. Scratches. Oh, do you rub the belly? Do you rub the belly? Do you love some scratches? She loves her scratches. She has just been craving some attention today. Give her those scratches. Yeah, she loves it. She has such a cute belly. She has such a cute little belly. Do you like your scratches? You want more? Are you greedy? Are you a greedy girl? You want some more scratches? You want some more? I get Stewie is in his pen right now. His palace. I had to give him some pain medicine today because he wasn't doing so hot. So he is in his bed, sleeping, protected from puppies. Angelina, it's fun. It's funny that you say that the clinic is really not doing as many surgeries. Is that is that just because of the number of vets that are there, or that they're just not wanting to do the surgery, or okay? So Emerald's problem is that 11-month-old not able to neuter because she says it might be too much pain for him. No, 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 no. You can. It's really like a nothing for the little boys. I do them as early as I can. Actually, I had Stewie done when he was like 4.5, 5 months old. And he's been a dreamboat ever since. So no trainee techs or assistants that can do the dentals and monitor the pets when they're under. Oh, yeah, that's important. You have to be able to do it safely. I'm sure they're probably hiring. They're probably looking for people that want to do that. Now everybody needs a certification. It's funny. Okay, I'll tell you a little story. Back in the day, I was going to school for medical assisting. And in that program, you had to do an internship um, in someone's office. Hi, Kim. You had to do an internship in someone's office. And it seemed like everybody in my class was getting an internship or an externship. I can't remember what they called it. But everybody was getting one, but they ran out of doctor's offices, and I couldn't get into a doctor's office. So I did mine at a vet's office. I mean, I actually was a vet tech for 3 months. They taught me, how to properly hold the dogs, how to give them injections, and I mean, they had me doing all sorts of stuff. I was looking for worms under microscopes. Transporting the dogs, getting them in and out of the crates, assisting during the surgeries. I mean, yeah. Now you have to be an actual trained technician to be able to do all that stuff. That didn't used to be, I guess, 30 years ago now or more. Yeah, it's been a long time. It was a long time ago. Okay. Way back in the rearview mirror. This puppy is so tired. You know, this is what you get, Lucy, for running away from mommy for 10 minutes. I did. It was all 3 months of my life, though. So, Emerald, we can't really get excited about that being a part of my resume. But it was a fun time because I really did love the pets. The only thing I couldn't really handle was if anybody brought in a guinea pig. I'm allergic to guinea pigs. I know it's so random because I had a guinea pig, but um, pregnancy changes you. When I got pregnant with my first child, I became highly allergic to guinea pigs. Go figure. Oh, she's eating her pig ear. She's a good girl. And Loki has left me. No, he's right here. There he is. There he is. There he is. My first Chihuahua was my moon child. She was in my gravity, and she would never leave me. I could have her off leash, and she would not stray beyond like 10, 15 feet. Now, unless I let her. If I said, she could go and play ball, because that was her buzz thing, she would go and play with kids who were kicking around little balls and stuff. So if I let her do that, but she never really left me at all. She never left my side. And I could let Stewie off leash too, and he would be okay because he would stay with Moxie. But for whatever reason, this one, oh hell no, she would be gone in like 10 seconds. If something got her attention, she would go. And the puppies are, sometimes I'm interesting enough to them, other times I'm really not. And yeah, Ozzy is getting big. Ozzy now weighs over 4 pounds, 4 pounds of loving chi. He has a bit to catch up. Loki's really fast. Loki likes to run the fence when the cars go up and down the road. He runs the fence, and he's really, really fast. He's a lot faster than Maya. Stop that. Stop that. He's a lot faster than her. When he wants to catch her, he just rolls her. All of my Chihuahuas are cuddly. Except for right now, except for Stewie, and he used to be cuddly. But Stewie really, really, really has gone downhill over the past month and a half. He is just not feeling it. His eyesight is really poor. I mean, and that just kind of happened just instant. So I'm hoping that he was going to map out the room like a Roomba. But he's still running into things. I'm kind of uncomfortable. But today he was not feeling it. I could tell he was not walking well. His arthritis is kicked up. So I gave him some gabapentin and tucked him into bed. He has a prescription from the clinic for that, so he takes that for pain. Look at this doll. Isn't he a cutie? Look at this cute face. This is such a cuddle bum right here. He's like a little bunny when he's outside, though. He's jumping through the grass. He's like a crazy little bunny. Yeah, we worry about Mr. Stewie. Today he was eating up the loves in the kisses and stuff, but when I put him down and he was walking, he walks very hunched over and he was just kind of skipping where he just wasn't feeling good. He needed to get some sleep. But this guy, he's gonna sit here and let us pet him. Yes. Yes, I was worried about our hawk action outside. Not for the other dogs. I think that the heavier ones would be okay. This size bird I was seeing, but not these guys. Not the little ones. That's why I was so annoyed with Lucy. I was like, my God. He is a little applehead. He does have a dome. He does have a longer snout than his sister does, though. So he has a slightly longer nose from here to there. Lucy and Ozzy have the same dad but different moms. And so my friend is not going to be breeding his mom anymore because she says she doesn't like his nose. But, I love it. I love it. She thinks it's a little bit too long. Not like his sister's. I think he's a doll baby. And I'll tell you, if you told my husband that he wasn't cute, he would have a fit. Because he looks very much like Loki. Yeah, she really is. I mean, she looks at the traits and so forth as what she breeds and what she breeds for, and she does have some really really good lines. So for me, as a pet owner, I'm not showing. Um, and I've said this many times. All Chihuahuas need a good home, whether you show them or you don't show them. And yeah, no, he's perfect for us.
He's perfect if he would only pee on the pads. I will pee on the pads when it's my time to learn how to pee on the pad. Until then, you will clean up after me. Because that is the life you chose.
Well, yes, that is the life I chose, Ozzy. Thank you very much. See, and Lucy, let's see.
There's Lucy.
Now with her head is absolutely perfect. She reminds me so much of Pica, it's just ridiculous. She has the same shape, the same dome, the same look to her eyes, and her nose is noticeably shorter. Her color is just like her dad. I will be putting out that video so that you'd be able to see where she came from because I have pictures of her parents.
I have pictures of her mama and her daddy. I do.
She's such a pretty little thing. Now, she is too small. She's too small for breeding. She would never be able to carry puppies. That wouldn't be a responsible thing for her. She's so small. She is just she's not even 4 pounds yet. She's 3 pounds 5 ounces, I think. At my last weight for her. she's set to mature out at about 4 pounds. So she would just make it if I wanted to show her. But she's such a pretty little thing. She just really is. She's that in a bag of chips.
But so is he.
What a sweetheart dog he is. He has to be on you. He has to be on your neck, on your head, in your lap. And there's hardly a day that goes by if I sit down. I should do the video on that too. Set up my camera, and then I'll just sit down on the couch, and you can see how quickly I have 4 Chihuahuas on me. Yeah. You never know what you're going to get with a litter. It's all of Lucy's litter mates were bigger than her. So they were all going to set to mature out within the 5 to 6 pound range, and she was just the dumpy little one. Um, with his litter, they didn't all have the same faces, but even when I saw him as a puppy, there was very little difference between his sister's face and his face. It's just that he's just getting a little bit longer. And actually, for me, I like the longer I like the longer nose. There's more space in here for teeth. So, neither one of the dogs has problems breeding, but I totally feel what you say about breeding for the very very short snouts, because these dogs are not pugs. They're not supposed to be. They're supposed to have noses. They are, as far as I'm concerned, they're supposed to. But then again, I'm not a breeder. Well, my first Chihuahua was she was pretty large. She was 7.5 to 8 pounds. Loki is 8 pounds or better. I switched their food, so I'm monkeying around with their caloric intakes now. I'm feeding them um, some more fresh food as well as the kibble. So they're getting half rations of their kibble, and they're getting the fresh food that I've made, or the refrigerated stuff that you can get at the vet's office if I haven't been able to find stuff cheap enough to be able to make it. But they're getting human grade food um, on with the kibble, and that's kind of helping Stewie, because not only is his appetite picked up, but I think his allergies are better, because I really think he's allergic to something that is in the science diet. And that's not out of the realm of reason to think so, because science diet, while it has a whole lot of vitamins and stuff in it that's good for the dogs, it also has stuff in it that's fillers. And I think he might be allergic to the protein. He might be allergic to the chicken. Now, I didn't switch him over to the lamb. I just decided we were going to go turkey. So he's getting turkey right now. There, I have given my dogs raw food on like holidays. I would see how they like it. I right now am liking for the Chihuahua. I was told by our vet, and you have to go by what your vet says. Really, you get advice, you pay for it, and you take it. Um, when I let the vet know that I was wanting to change the diet for the dogs and the puppies, they asked me, first thing out of their mouth was, "Hey, is that grain free? Are you doing grain free?" And I said, "No." I mean, I've done a whole lot of checking on the internet. That's just like googling your health. But a lot of folks have show you how to make dog food that's supposed to quote unquote be balanced. And there is a certain amount of like brown rice that I will put in in their food. But as far as feeding it raw, I don't think so. I'm in the gently cooked arena. If I had a larger dog, I probably would think about it. But I mean, I'm feeding 5 Chihuahuas, and they all have different appetites and different things. And when I make their food, like I'll buy this food from the market, and that's my base. It has the turkey. It has just a little bit of rice in it, which I like. It's not overpowering. I've seen some people like on Facebook groups that say, "Here's what I'm feeding my dog," and when I look at it, it's like, oh my god, it looks like it's like 80% rice. That can't. That's so much grain. They need some meat in there. So they're getting this turkey base. It has some rice in it, and it has carrots, and it has some other stuff, and it's all kind of ground into like I don't know, kind of looks like what you'd wrap liverwurst in. And then I buy canned pumpkin. I get some fresh spinach and just a little bit of peas, not a whole bunch of them, but I'll even mix blueberries and I chop up some apples real fine and I'll put apples in it and stuff, um, just to give them a whole lot more variety of minerals and stuff that's supposed to be good for them. And then for the puppies, I've been saving my eggshells and drying them out, and then I got a mortar pestle and I just grind them into a powder, and I give them the extra calcium that way for when they're growing. So I sprinkle that on top of it. So they get that with their meals, and they also get there's a fish oil that you can get. Yeah, and cats eat a whole bunch of stuff too. I mean, in if dogs were wild, they would be eating a lot more raw food. They would be like more like a wolf. But we've domesticated them so hard that I noticed that when I fed um, the dogs the raw stuff. Like Maya doesn't like raw liver. She'll spit it out on the floor. I have a Christmas video. You can go back and look and see how they ate the raw. Loki hit it like he was at a donut store. He hit it hard. He loved it. He loved everything. In fact, when Maya didn't want to eat hers, he ate it. So, um, they're the different dogs have the different appetites. But I mean, I cut up all kinds of stuff to put it on that raw plate. They got raw carrots that day. They got, I think, strawberry and blueberries and all kinds of stuff. So I mean, when you change their diet and you want to do something like that, you just got to check with the vet and just make sure that it's giving them all the nutrition they need. And they were concerned too about like the puppies. They wanted to make sure that they were getting enough vitamins and minerals to grow, and that's why I'm still keeping some of the puppy kibble in their diet just to make sure that they get what they need. But they were not. These babies have been the pickiest babies. They've been the smallest chihuahuas I've ever gotten, and the pickiest kids that ever have has been. I Lucy would go for these puppies when I got them. I mean, they were supposed to be eating about 4 times a day, and she would skip 3 of the meals and only want the one. I was trying to give her NutriCal like around the clock just to make sure her blood sugar was up. But the minute I changed her to the fresh home cooked, she was fine. So they definitely have tastes. She's so tired. I can't believe that they're just so sleepy today. Yeah, I'm trying to get a good look for you of her. Look how small she is. Look how small she is. This is so much Pica face. So much. She's so cute. Well, she's going to sleep her last day away here. This is the last time I get to be petting this belly for a little bit. Yeah, it's Emerald. It's really funny. When you look at the labels of stuff, and I've been feeding the first Chihuahua I had. I fed Iams, and then we switched to Blue Buffalo, and I had been feeding Blue Buffalo to all the dogs, but then I got two dogs with the CHF, with the dilated cardiomyopathy or whatever, and that was that was not cool. Stewie was the only dog that didn't get it. Pica got it, and Moxie both got it. And whether or not it was caused, by the food, I don't know. So I switched them all to science diet, and they seem to be doing very, very well with that. But I didn't realize that some of the triggers for allergies could be a lot of the stuff that's on their label. Like they use pea flour, and they tell you that you're not really supposed to give wheat to the dogs, but there's actual wheat in there. At least there was on the recipe I was looking at. They have several formulations, of course, but that just kind of turned me off. Now a whole lot. Yeah, when I'm traveling or something like that, it's not going to be as easy to keep them on their fresh food business if they go with us. So, we'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it. I probably would try freeze dried at that point rather than the baked kibble. I'm sitting here playing with her feet, and she's just dead to the world. Weep, beep, 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 beep. It must make you tired to run away from your mommy like this. Look how big her ears are. They look big. They look big. Things that are closer to the camera look bigger. Yeah, well, I'm not a nutritionist for real, so I only play one on TV. I can only tell you what I do for my dogs and how they're responding to it. Well, thanks for stopping in and seeing us, Emerald. You take care, and we'll talk to you later. You wish Lucy a happy day for tomorrow. She's got to be at the clinic at 8 a.m. for her fun time. Let me see here. Alessia, I hope you're doing well. Beep, 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 beep. These puppies are so sheepy today. So tired. Like I said, they were running away from me. I let them outside, and they just had this absolute trigger. They were just like, we live here now. You can go in the house and just leave us out here. We're going to sit here and we're going to eat the grass. They're like little goats. We have this thing that grows in the yard, and I can't remember what this stuff is called, but I actually Googled it. And it's safe for human consumption. If I wanted to, I could go out there and pick the stuff and put it on my salads. But the dogs love it. So they're out there grabbing this stuff, mouthfuls of it, and just eating it. And it doesn't seem to harm them at all. Thank goodness we got rid of our mimosa trees. Yes, you could tell the difference. See, there, what he seems like he's such a little tanker truck, but he weighs a good half-pound more than his sister. A good half-pound more. And she curls up, switching around again, into this little tiny donut.
See a little tiny donut right there. See a little tiny donut. Show us your pretty face.
She's like, no, sorry. Yep. They're all boring right now. Whenever I go live, you never know what you're going to get. Sometimes you're going to get puppies playing. Other times you're going to get puppies sleeping. And I mean, look at Maya's over there. Loki is behind me. There he is. And Stewie is over there. Let me go see him. Let's go see him. See how he's doing. So I gave him his medicine. And he's just kind of vegging. Which is good. I think that he wasn't feeling good this morning. I mean, he was just kind of wandering. And he didn't look comfortable when he was doing it. So he's got his little gabapentin on board. Oh, he's funny to try to give medicine to. Oh my God. I have to say I was over it.
Yeah. There's Loki.
Little freckle nose. He's been a cutie pie. He's my bed bug. See, now I'm gonna have to get on the floor because they take my spot.
Hi, Ozzy. Hi. Go say hi to your fans. Say hi.
Show us your chocolate drop feet.
It's just a cutie pie. Cutie. Handsome. Handsome. Yeah.
He's such a pretty boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy, Mr. Ozzy.
Oh, you gonna stretch?
You gonna stretch? He can sleep anywhere. Ozzy can sleep anywhere, in any position, just like Loki. They're so similar. I mean, their relationship as far as being relatives is pretty distant, but it's kind of funny that they can be so similar. There's Lucy back here.
Hi, Lucy. Oh, did I wake you?
Maya's behind me. She's on the love seat. Lucy's feathers are starting to come in. See her little feathers growing in? Her sister, we called her Fancy. She had a lot more fur right off the bat. She was a very, very, very full-coated little puppy, even more than Ozzy. She was so fluffy. But this one is the one we chose. As soon as we saw this face, we were absolutely lost. It was like, oh my God, I gotta get her. I gotta get her, gotta have her. Oh, that's your baby. Looks like she's got a little bit of dirt on her head. That's her Merle. Right there. Hi, Nancy. Welcome, welcome. We're just sitting here with some sleepy puppies. Everybody in the house has chose to take a nap and just let me play with them while they sleep. We're just talking in their sleep, basically. See, she's turning into a fuzzy bagel again. He sleeps splayed out. And Alessia wants to see some Maya, and she is over here. Miss Maya. Hi, Maya. Hi. Say hi to Alicia. Say hi, Nancy. Hi, Alicia. Hello. Oh, she's going into bagel mode. She likes to sleep with her nose in her tail. She is the original fuzzy bagel. Mummy's fuzzy bagel. They are angels when they're sleeping. They have been some naughty fluff. Nancy, you missed my story time about the puppies when I took them outside today. I swear I need to have a crew of people when I do things with all of these dogs now. The puppies are not old enough or agile enough to go up and down the steps for our deck. So they have to be carried out. Maya and Loki, on the other hand, they can run free and they can do whatever they want, but the puppies have to be carried. And Stewie also has lost that agility, so when I take him out, he needs to be carried. I cannot carry all three of the Chihuahuas at once now. I can carry two puppies, but that's about it, as long as they're not squirming. So trying to catch two puppies who've decided that they want to live in the yard forever is that gets to be pretty tough. So I was chasing the puppies all day, trying to catch them. Our yard's pretty big. So when the recall for the puppies, I mean, they would come to me, but as soon as I leaned over to pick them up, they were like, see ya. Ha ha ha.
Can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread dog.
They were gone. It was so hard for me to get them. Lucy was the hardest. I mean, I ended up catching Ozzy, so I'm carrying him around the yard trying to catch Lucy. Oh, I was like, I can't take him out by myself. Dogs with no teeth, Alessia, they do pretty well. As long as their food is, minced and their kibble is small, he does fine. He was eating the kibble, of course, it a little bit more uninteresting than his diet is right now. As soon as I switched to the home cooked type of thing, uh, he started eating more. And actually, I feed Stewie larger portions than I feed Maya and Loki, even. I've had to I weigh them all the time so I know how much they weigh. So their new diet was actually putting on the weight. And for Stewie, I'm like, yeah, bring it on. Stewie needs weight. He's old. Uh, his calories, you would think he doesn't need much, but he is just hard to keep that weight on. We went through the same thing with Pica. It was like no matter how much we could get her to eat, it just seemed like she wasn't putting on any weight. So Stewie can eat what he wants as many times a day as he wants. And when it comes to eating his kibble and things like that out of a bowl, he's good. It is a struggle bus though to get him to even take a treat now because he can't see it. When I put it in front of him, he can't see it. I actually have to insert it in his mouth now. And he wasn't like that. Like even like 2 months ago, he wasn't like that. He could see what you put in his face. Yeah, a lot of folks think that the dogs can't eat the kibble, but actually he does fine. He did fine with it. But he's a lot happier now that I mix the food with the other stuff. More or less, it's like he gets it like 50-50. So he does good. I mean, I was even feeding the Pica and Stewie puppy food because I wanted them to get as much calories as they could, and puppy food does have a lot more calories in it because they're growing. They're growing fast. When they hit about one, you can back off of the amount of calories because they've reached their adult weight. Seraphin's come up. Oh, he's gonna hit the coffee machine. Oh, he's gonna hit the coffee machine. We're gonna listen to him making coffee.
Sorry, ladies.
Yeah, he has to apologize to us.
Sorry, Nancy. Bless you. Emulsion.
It's all right. We'll let him get his coffee. You know, it's a survival thing. It is. It's a survival thing. It's not like he's making a smoothie. You're not doing that, right?
No. I have a little bit more respect.
Yeah. It's your baby. She's such a cutie pie. I wanted to get her to do stuff with me today. I was working on the dog's room. I've decided to reconfigure their little pen. We'll see how it goes. You know, I have the puppy pen in that bedroom. And I'll show you what I did. Now, they were used to this. There we go. They're sort of used to it. I have them blocked off so they can't go to the potty in my bedroom. Ah, there's their puppy pen. And I wasn't able to get around it because I had it in a great big square. So I'm doing a rectangle now, and we're going to see if that works. And they only spend time in there when we have to be away. That's where I was doing the YouTube thing for you guys too, when you guys were babysitting. But I want to use this bed for some filming for Maya for her shorts. But this will be the first time they've slept in the rectangular type setup. They were in a big square before.
I'm not sure that the puppies are going to enjoy that. Look at, he's a bagel.
Yep, they're all tired. They're all just sleepy. Loki is in love with Lucy. Loves her. Loki loves Lucy. He thinks she's the greatest thing ever. When I put them together after they've been separated all night long, he just loves her. He could care less about this one. I mean, he'll play with them. He'll play with them, but he could care less about him.
Lets him take the pig ears out of his mouth.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, they've been so friendly these days that Ozzy can casually come up and take something from him, and and he's okay with it. They're becoming a family. It does take some time. It does. We're almost 4 months into it. 4 months into raising 2 puppies.
Almost.
Almost. They have been a lot.
There's been a lot of attention.
A lot. But they're so cute. They're worth it. Yeah, I think Loki's in love. Now, you know, he just likes a harem because Maya is his girl. That's his boo. You know, he puts up with a lot from Maya. I mean, today we were watching, he was just so tired. He's just laying there and he's just like dead to the world. I'm playing with his feet and they're just flopping.
On his back.
He's on his back, yep. And Maya was just on him like a stink. She wanted to play with him so bad, and he was just out of it. She was barking at him. She's rolling on top of him. Nothing. He could not She could not get him to move. When she finally did, she was overjoyed and he had some energy, but that burst was short-lived. Maya's getting
Some scratches.
it's the key to her heart.
Some scratches.
She loves her scratches. Oh, oh, the word scratches just makes her go limp. She rolls over, her ears go back, her eyes get all dreamy, and she just gives you belly. Because she likes the word scratches. Look as she goes deeper. She's like, yeah, more scratches. Scratches. Do you love your scratches, Maya? Yeah. She's... Nobody likes scratches like Maya.
These guys aren't into scratches yet. They're babies. They're babies.
Loki, you want some scratches? Do you want some scratches? Hmm? Oh, yeah. He give you some scratches. You want your belly rubbed? He's like, nah, I'm good. I'm good, thanks. He's like, I like my nap. That's what I'd like. Stop messing with me. You cutie patooties. I'm gonna miss her. You know, you take her over to the vet clinic and leave her. It's like, no, I don't want to leave her. My little infant child. My poor baby. My baby. I have her inflatable cone all ready for her. We tried it on her today and it works. So we'll bring that in with us. And then we'll have to get another one for him because he's getting his neuter next Saturday. He's getting to snip snip of those little buttons. Yep. But we can't have any funny stuff. We don't want him to get his sister knocked up because that would just be bad. Yep. We don't do that around here. That would be nasty. I mean, they're only half siblings, but still. You know, I knew going into this that I was not breeding, so I didn't get dogs that weren't related. I love their dad. Their dad had the markings that I really liked. His fur is turning so red. He's losing the we thought he could have been a merle too, but he's not. He's a brindle. You can see the brindle on his head here, but that's about all he's got left of it. He had a lot more brindle in his coat when he was an infant. Now it's growing out. Yeah, it's growing out. Pretty soon he's going to need his paws shaved out. Look at his little hairy feet. That's how you can tell they're long-haired chihuahuas too, because they get very hairy feet. Oh, chunky feet. Lucy! Lucy! Hello? Can we see you at all, Lucy? She's giving her back to the internet today. You know, that's a very Pica thing to do. Whenever I would come at Pica with my phone, she would turn her back on me. I know I had a video of her being outside, and I was like, "Hi, Pica. Say hi to the internet." And she just went whoop and showed her butt. She was funny that way. I was hoping that Lucy wouldn't be like that. Hi, Lucy. Hi. Hi. Oh. Yeah, you curl up right there. Yeah, you can curl up. See? There. See, curly baby. She can be boy, baby. She's got long hairs in her ears. She's starting to get her wispies around her face, too. Yeah, I bet you her sister is just a great big ball of fur. She's gonna look more like, have fur like more like Stewie, I think. Loki's gonna have the reigning champion of the hair in our family. I was looking at him outside. He's so happy when he's outside, Loki, when he's running around and chasing stuff and getting the other dogs to run after him, or he running after them. His tail just goes up over his back, and I know for a lot of you that have been hanging out with me for a while, when he's in the house, his tail's just kind of like at half mast, so all of the hair, the long hair that he has, kind of drags on the ground. My husband was saying to me the other day, he's like, maybe we should just like trim that. Just trim that. But when he's outside, his tail is up over his back. And it just was so majestic looking. When it blows, everything blows in the wind. He looks so cool. Well, it is raining now. I took them out before the rain started so that they could get a little run today. And then it started raining. So if it doesn't stop before the sun goes down, Lucy probably won't be going out for a run for, it'll be a little while since she's getting an abdominal surgery. She's getting a spay. It's a little harder on the girls than it is on the boys. Well, I'm going to put up another video of them playing outside, Alessia. I'll pick a good song so you can just sit there and watch them run around. I filmed them last night. We all went out with them. And we just had a good time with them, just running around, letting them play. And then today, when I took them out by myself, the only thing I didn't film was trying to catch Lucy because I already had Ozzy in my hands. So trying to catch her, plus you probably didn't want to listen to me while I was trying to catch her because she was running away and she was, I called her more than a booger, let's just say that. Come here, little rascal. And she'd be like,
No, can't catch me. I'm like a little leprechaun. I'm over here, I'm over there. I love you, Mom.
but you're going to take me in the house and we can't do that. Puppy don't play that. And now that I've discovered the yard, I am now Lucy of the Tundra. I am out there forever. Oh, she does love it. She does. But the hawks were out there and they were circling and I was just getting nervous and I just wanted to bring them in and she just wouldn't. She would come to me. The recall wasn't the problem. It was just trying to get her to stand still so I could pick her up. And they were both doing it. I'd say, come here, come here, come here. And then when I got my hand close to pick them up, they were like, see ya. So we have to work on that. Oh, look at the pretty girl. Look at her. Oh, she sees Loki up there. She loves her some Loki. She does. She loves him. He loves her. They're a little pair. Wonder if it makes Maya jealous. I don't know. Maya's boyfriend is supposed to be Porter. Porter was her boo. And Maya was I mean, that's her brother. Not really like related or anything, but it just seemed like, he was a pesky little brother. Not boyfriend type.
Beep, beep, beep.
Hi, Ozzy. Look, he doesn't even wake up when I pick up his head. He's out. He is out. I guess that's good food, good fun, and just out. He's such a good boy.
Loki. Hi.
I guess now would be a good time for me to go ahead, break away, and go do some editing so I can give Alessia an outside video. So you see the puppies playing. I think that would be good. Yeah. They were energetic before. Now they're just all tired. But like I said, I did want to check in with everybody, give you a day to see her without her cone on. So everything that we're going to be doing for after Saturday, she's going to be a cone head. We're going to have that. Bellamia, thank you so much for hanging out with us today and seeing the babies. Yeah, I don't know if Lucy's going to be on the stage on Sunday. We'll see how she feels. We'll see how she feels, but we do have to keep her separated from this guy because he won't get it. He just wants to play with her. They're not going to be able to sleep together either, which is going to cause, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'll keep you updated for sure. How is it going to go? Because they sleep together. Oh my goodness. I have a pet cam up in their bed so I can, keep tabs on them when they're making noise. I can figure out what they're doing, or without having to go in there, I can see if they have a little poo-poo I need to go in there and clean up and whatever. But them separated, they haven't spent a night apart since we brought them home. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Yes, Porter is in her heart. I don't know how Porter feels about it these days. He used to sing to Maya. He had a video up there that said he was singing for his girlfriend Maya. That was cute. Yeah, definitely Loki's not her boyfriend, but he is her playmate. So Stewie is over there all tucked in. I don't think his gabapentin has kicked in, and he is a donut. Here, we'll look at him from the top view. He's a donut. So he's completely asleep, which is really what he needed. He needed to get some rest. We'll say goodbye to Maya.
Maya, say goodbye to everybody.
Say bye. We'll see you next time. When she's not so tired. Look at her. Her eyes are just rolling in her head. You would think that I had drugged them all. This is the most tired I think they've ever been for a live stream. I guess this is what going outside does. They're all exercised and completely out. All right. We'll see you next time. I'll check in with you on Sunday. We'll see you all later. Thanks for checking in with us. Have a good day.